Happy game day, Railers fans. It's time for another episode of Railers Rundown. I'm Tim Foley. Well, the Worcester Railers are home for a 3-3 weekend against the Maine Mariners and the Norfolk Admirals, coming up live from the DCU Center all weekend long. I took the time here today before tonight's game against Maine to chat with Railers forward Jordan Kaplan, as well as Railers defenseman Cam McDonald. Standing alongside Railers forward Jordan Kaplan ahead of tonight's game against the Maine Mariners at 7:05. Cap, puck drop coming up here tonight against Maine. But first off, you've had a busy week here. You were at the Skate Success program back on Tuesday. You scored a goal on Wednesday night. First, let's just talk about Wednesday's game and the goal you scored.
Got off to a great start there. Obviously, Patch getting that early goal, I think that was good for the boys. We've been talking about it in the past, just getting off to a good start, so I think that was huge. And then, obviously, just being around the net, I was able to find that tip in there off a Welshie one-timer. I think the boys were moving it well in the offensive zone, so hopefully we can continue to play like that, and it felt good to get another one on the board, obviously.
The Railers hosted their flagship community service program, Skate Success, where they bust out Worcester Public School kids this past Tuesday. You were there with Rapace, helping the kids learn how to skate. What was that experience like?
It was cool. It was an early morning. It was cold. It's always cold over there at the WIC, but it was great. Early morning, the kids are smiling. There's a lot of energy in the building, and you just like seeing how much fun they have just strapping on the skates and, you know, buzzing around, whatever, crashing into each other, falling, getting up. The kids are just having a lot of fun, and it's kind of contagious. So, you know, sets me up for the rest of the day and the week there with a smile on your face. It's good.
Team had a great week down in Wichita, had some good energy as well on Wednesday night. What's the key to carrying a lot of this recent momentum into a 3-3 weekend here at home?
I think for us and for this group, it's just consistency. We've put together a solid 45, 50-minute efforts, but I think we're missing that full 60, and I think that's a key for us going into tonight, is just making sure we don't let off the gas at all at any point throughout the game. So.
Power play's been working again here lately, went 2 for 3 on Wednesday night. Talk about what special teams have meant for this team lately.
You know, in this league, like this point in the season, special teams, power play, penalty kill can win and lose your games. So that's something that we've definitely been focusing on. We've had a lot of smaller meetings just with the units, talking on just how we can get an edge or plays we might be able to execute to put the puck in the back of the net and, you know, help the team give us an edge and at the very least get us the momentum that we need going into the rest of the game.
Keys to a quick start here against Maine?
I think physical early, getting on their D is important, and then just shooting the puck and getting to the net and making sure we expose them when they make mistakes.
Railers forward, Jordan Kaplan. Thanks, Cap.
Thanks, Tim.
Standing alongside Railers defenseman Cam McDonald ahead of tonight's game against the Maine Mariners at 7:05. Cam, good to have you back here in Worcester. Just want to hear a little bit about your time up in Bridgeport.
Glad to be back, first of all. It was a good time up there. Got a few games in, and appreciative of that. And, just ready to get back to work here.
What were some things that you first learned at the American Hockey League level that you might have not have realized going into your stint up there?
I think just how crisp the play is. I mean, pass or tape to tape, and you just got to make a simple play. The speed of play is one thing as well. But, I just got to learn from it and bring that down here.
You got into your first game back with the Railers back on Wednesday night in the loss against Adirondack. First, just talk about how it felt to get back on the ice with this team.
Felt good. I mean, we had a great start in the first and kind of let it go in the second there, but hoping to get back at it tonight and just started off where we started off in the first last game.
You were lined back up alongside Mason Klee as you guys were lined up together at the start of the season. Talk about what it was like getting back to playing with him.
I love playing with Mace. It's easy. We talk really well out there together, and we jump up in the plays that we can, and I love playing with them.
Now, Thanksgiving was last week. Obviously, the team was down in Wichita, but you were back up here closer this side of the state. Or talk about your experience on Thanksgiving. What'd you do?
It was good. I mean, one of the guys had a bunch of the boys over, and I made some honey butter with some rolls. Just thought I'd bring that to the table, and just got all together. The guys that couldn't go home, and it was pretty special. So it was nice.
Texas Roadhouse style. I'm sure that went over well. Talk about what you guys are trying to do here tonight against this Maine team in order to get off to a good start.
We're just trying to put it behind them, put pressure on their D, and I think that'll just get us going in the first, and then just keep rolling from there, basically.
Railers defenseman Cam McDonald. Thanks, Cam.
Yeah, thank you.
That does it for today's episode of Railers Rundown. Puck drop between the Worcester Railers and the Maine Mariners coming up at 7:05 p.m. right here from the DCU Center. If you can't catch the game live, be sure to tune in on Flow Sports and on 98.9 Nash Icon, the Worcester Railers Radio Network.